Welcome to the Fishing Musicians with your host, musician, and lover of fishing, Mr. Glenn Ferguson. And special guest host, musician, and comedian, Mr. Jimmy Flynn. You know, people everywhere in the whole world love good music. And everywhere you go, people love to go fishing. So join us for the next 30 minutes as we combine the best of both on the Fishing Musicians. The Fishing Musicians is brought to you by FergusonAudio.ca, your audio specialist. Edge Communications, your marketing content provider. Turf and Surf Adventures. Why not visit New Brunswick? This week on the Fishing Musicians.
Join us on our very first Fishing Musicians adventure. We fished the Lowman River in Grossmoor National Park, Newfoundland. Salmon fished the Mighty Miramichi in New Brunswick, and to end it off, a visit to Jimmy Flynn's Funny Farm in Cornhill, New Brunswick. Hi, my name is Glenn Ferguson, and I'm your host of the Fishing Musician. Thanks for joining us, and welcome to my home in Bathurst, New Brunswick. And we're standing just outside my recording studios, Project One Master Labs and Post-Production. Let's go check it out inside. Besides audio engineering and music, another great passion in my life is fishing, and I've always hoped for the opportunity to combine the two. Some friends mentioned I should head to Grossmoor National Park in Newfoundland for some amazing fly fishing. I called Jimmy Flynn, an amazing comedian, musician, entertainer, but also a great fisherman. Next thing you know, we're on the Lowman River in Newfoundland. We fished the Mighty Miramichi in New Brunswick, and Jimmy also gave us a tour of his farm in Cornhill, New Brunswick. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the crazy things that took place on this journey and some great fishing. So we leave Bathurst, New Brunswick, and we head to the Halifax International Airport, where we meet Jimmy Flynn and board a CanJet flight to Deer Lake, Newfoundland. Deer Lake is only half an hour's drive from Grossmoor National Park. Meanwhile, our crew jigged their way across New Brunswick and Nova Scotia on their way to North Sydney, Cape Breton Island, bothering nice, innocent people at every stop.
I can't see you. I look in here.
No, you look here.
I never had one in my hand.
So they arrive at the terminal, jump on the ferry for the 6-hour crossing to Port aux Basques in the magical Newfoundland. Newfoundland. It is a place that can only be truly experienced by visiting. Awesome scenery, warm people, and exciting places. And a landscape of wonder that we've only imagined. And now we're on our way. Port aux Basques to Deer Lake, where cast and crew meet up. A short trip through the mountains to the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Grossmoor National Park. Our final destination was the Lowman River, one of the many great fly fishing locations you can find in western Newfoundland. We stayed steps away from the river at the warm and friendly Lowman Lodge, where Jimmy and I begin our adventure.
Well, here we are.
Yes, sir, Jimmy.
What a beautiful country.
Unbelievable. Gorgeous drive.
Nice to be here.
Our flies in hand and Max to guide us to the fish, we took the path right behind Lowman Lodge down to the river. It was my first time in Newfoundland, and the natural beauty and the abundant wildlife were everywhere we looked. And it was also a lot of fun fishing with Jimmy.
Wow, what a day. This stretch of water we're fishing right now is called the Salmon Hole. The fish are in there. They're lying in there. There's a good chance you're with a fly in there, you're going to catch one. We know they're lying in there, and I'm not lying. That's what's supposed to happen, but it's hooked on the bottom. Max, my trusty guide, come here and help me get this fish off my hook. Max, my buddy, what a monster. Bring the net. Help me get him off my hook.
You know, folks, it's not about catching fish. It's being out here with your buddies and your friends and your wives and your girlfriends or whatever, and just experience this, you know. I've only been with you a couple of days, but I want you to know I love you.
I love you too, Jimmy, but I think I love my wife a little bit.
Okay. We're just joking. It's just nice to be out here in the river and having fun with good people and eating good food and, well, enjoying nature, right?
Exactly. Did you know it's not very hard to get to a place like this? Hey, Jimmy, we had a great flight here.
Oh, an hour and a half.
It's an hour and 2 minutes, I think it was, from Halifax International Airport.
Yeah. Well, that's your destination, Newfoundland, Grossmoran Park, and the most beautiful place I've ever seen in the world. It really is.
Project One Master Labs by Ferguson Audio Productions.
Creative audio and visual marketing. Project One Studios. State-of-the-art recording facilities that turn ideas into reality. Award-winning engineers. Comfortable modern studios. And a friendly atmosphere. Project One Studios. Visit us at fergusonaudio.ca.
Project One Master Labs by Ferguson Audio Productions.
It's the morning of day 2. They say it's going to rain, but as the sun crested the horizon to burn off the sparkling morning mist, we enjoyed a peaceful morning fly fishing on the Lowman River. Before too long, Jimmy hooked a hungry speckled sea trout on its way up the river to spawn, just like the Atlantic salmon. Max was there to give him a hand.
Into that, Max.
Hey.
Buddy, there you go.
Rain on the horizon, we hauled on our rain gear. But Jimmy didn't want to give up. He was working on a nice one, a nice Atlantic salmon. But he didn't get it, and we gotta go and take a break. Jimmy! The rains passed, it was my turn to catch one.
Wow, this coming on dark. Finally hit.
Did you see that?
Not ready yet.
Thanks a lot, Max.
Found you well. First Newfoundland Sam. There you go, my son.
Thank you very much.
Wow, what a fight. There he is.
We worked hard for this one, Jimmy.
You worked hard for that one, buddy. First Atlantic Sam.
We fished hard and long for this one. We're going to keep this one. And so there's a moral to every story. Don't ever give up. We finally got our fish on the Lowman River in Grossmoran National Park, Newfoundland. I'm sitting here laughing by myself. But Jimmy's looking at me. What are you talking about? Woohoo! Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fishing musician with our special guest, Mr. Jimmy Flynn, the internationally renowned Newfoundlander. With his entertainment, his jokes, his music, in the beautiful Grossmoran National Park on the Lowman River. Lots of fish in the river, even more beautiful scenery. It's incredible. Not lots of fish on my line, though. I'm gonna move down a bit here. Oh. That's fast. Day 3 and wildlife really started to appear.
Beaver over there, look.
Besides the beaver, there were really strange creatures appearing from the Newfoundland forests. In northern New Brunswick on the Miramichi, the Restigouche, and the Pisiguit, the salmon do the same thing. They're the exact same species, and they sometimes hit dam areas or locks or what have you, and basically they spawn in the river. We got a moose behind us.
Now we'll hook a salmon right here in front of this moose, in front of the beaver dam. We'll be cooking. Whoa!
And Jimmy just missed a big one.
Get off me, kid. Hey, Glenn,
Yes, sir.
you're getting screeched in tonight, I tell you.
Pardon me?
You're getting screeched in tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, but you people don't know, or have never been to Newfoundland, the custom here where you have to kiss the codfish, drink an ounce of screech, eat a piece of bologna, tap dance for half hour.
So what's my duty tonight? Get screeched?
We're getting screeched, we're partying, we're in Newfoundland, we're gonna have fun. All right, come on me, honey, time to go.
Well, we're getting ready to head out, get ready for Jimmy's show tonight. This is the Fisher Musician. We'll be right back after these messages.
Stick around for more of the Fishin' Musician. Welcome to the Fishin' Musician.
My name is Glenn Ferguson, and we've been up here for a few days. We're filming a television show, a fishing show called The Fishing Musician. And in putting together the team, our first choice, we wanted to come to Grossmore National Park in this area. Put a big hand together for the organizers here, Clayton and Doris Lang, for having us here. This is an incredible spot. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jimmy Flynn.
How are you today? Oh, it's nice to be here. What a wonderful spot. We're having a great time. We stopped in St. John's on the way down. What a friggin' party town that is. 3 o'clock in the morning, this woman was beating on my hotel room door, beating on my door, beating on my door. I finally had to get up and let her out.
And what a time we had with the Jimmy Flynn Show in Newfoundland. Until Aunt Sophie arrived to preside over the official screeching of the entire cast and crew. Kissed the cod we did, and kissed Aunt Sophie too, in front of a couple of hundred Newfoundlanders. And I think she likes to share body fluids. We did the dance and then had that famous shot of Newfoundland screech. And we were officially Newfoundland.
1, 2, 3.
We finished the last evening on our trip to Newfoundland sitting around the campfire. My old guitar-playing buddy Brian Kenny and I jammed while the rest of the crew shared memories they would take home of the great fishing on Lowman River. And the incredible natural beauty of Newfoundland, wherever you went and everywhere you looked. It's humbling to see how the landscape at Gros Morne tells the amazing geological history of the Earth's shifting continents and makes this part of Newfoundland a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a place to which we will all return. Hey folks, welcome back to The Fishing Musician. My name is Glenn Ferguson. Today we made it to the beautiful Miramichi River in New Brunswick, Canada. The Miramichi River is one of the premier Atlantic salmon rivers in the world. So we're going to go there and meet our co-host, Mr. Jimmy Flynn, and our guide, Evlock. Let's go. I'll see you there. One of Jimmy's many friends, Arnold, invited us down to the exclusive Miramichi Salmon Club for a day of fly fishing and an evening of music. The Miramichi River is as famous for the people who fished in it as for the fish that swim in it. We weren't long before getting all our essential fishing gear on board. And you know, there was never a dull moment with Jimmy around.
My brother's so stupid he thought Moby Dick was a venereal disease.
We didn't waste any time getting our lines in the water. We were really excited to get fishing. We had fished the end of the season in Newfoundland, and the big run of salmon on the Miramichi were yet to come. The Miramichi has large salmon. The wildlife on the Miramichi River in New Brunswick is as plentiful as anywhere you'll find in the world. We had only fished about an hour, and Jimmy had one on.
Whoa! Here he goes! Whoa!
You got all that. Slide up on this here. Down there.
Whoa! What a fish. How big you say it was? 32 pounds?
Before he died, before we drowned him.
Oh, man. I can't imagine catching a 25-pounder. Okay, he's coming up, boys. Not yet, he's not. Hey, there you go. Miramichi salmon. Yoo-hoo! There we go. Miramichi salmon. Isn't it beauty? Whoa! Well, what a beauty. Say goodbye, because you're going back right now. Thank you, fellas. You did a great job.
We spent the remainder of the day trying to attract another one of those elusive Atlantic salmon. No more luck that evening, if you can call spending quality time casting a rod on the mighty Miramichi not lucky. We cruised back to the lodge for an evening of music, food, and fun. Like kids in a candy store, it seemed we all enjoyed the boat ride even more than the fishing itself.
Well, there you go, my buddy. I caught a salmon.
It was your turn,
It was my turn. Your turn, Newfoundland. And now we're on the Miramichi River, one of the most famous rivers in the whole of Canada. And you see by the beauty of this river and the people that live here, it's just wonderful.
You have to come here.
You have to come here. Only way you catch one, you gotta come here. Somebody else said that, right?
You're now entering the cave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Cave. This is my cockpit. This is the place where it all happens, where the sound, the music all comes together on the Fishing Musicians. Every week we'll focus on an international musician or a local musician alike. The Cave is a place where the music all happens for the Fishing Musicians. Let's go see who's on this week on The Cave. This week I'm jamming with my good buddies Curtis Hashi, Brian Kenny, and Ron Jones. We always have lots of fun and make lots of noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Fishing Musician. And on the bass guitar, Mr. Glenn Ferguson for you.
Travel to Newfoundland is supplied by CanJet Airlines, Canada's low-fare leader. CanJet. Fly smart.
I know, we're on our way.
The last leg of the journey, Jimmy invited us all for a tour of his farm in Cornhill, New Brunswick. The farm is fun and friendly, just like Jimmy himself.
Hello, people. Hello.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, folks, thanks for watching The Fishing Musician. I'd like to thank our special co-host, Mr. Jimmy Flynn, on his funny farm. We'll hope to catch you next time. Thanks a lot and take care. Tight lines.
The Fishin' Musician.